Let go, relax, then let this story bring you to a place of calm. Blossom and Marigold, a tale of companionship. This story is about a girl named Blossom and a firefly named Marigold, whose deep companionship illuminates their lives. In the tranquil village of Rosewood, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Blossom. With her bright eyes and never-ending curiosity, she was adored by everyone in the village. Blossom's home was surrounded by lush meadows and whispering trees, giving her plenty of space to explore and dream. One balmy summer evening, as the golden hues of the setting sun painted the sky, Blossom wandered into the meadows, trolling and humming a merry tune. Suddenly, she noticed a glimmering light flitting round her. Graceful Blossom followed the light until it led her to a small, enchanting grove. Perched delicately on a blade of grass was a firefly named Marigold. His wings shimmered in the twilight, radiating a warm glow that seemed to pulse with his tiny heartbeat. Blossom reached out gently, and to her surprise, Marigold landed on her fingertip. "Hello, little firefly. My name is Blossom. What it's yours?" she asked softly. The Marigold blinked his luminescent eyes and responded with a soft buzz that seemed to say, "Marigold," in a look, and Blossom's eyes lit of delight. She had found a new friend. Together, Blossom and Marigold spent their days exploring the enchanting world around them. They ventured into flower-filled fields, crossed babbling brooks, and sat beneath the shade of ancient oak trees, sharing stories and laughter. Marigold's glow guided Blossom through the darkest nights, while Blossom's laughter brought joy to Marigold's heart. One day, as they sat by a crystal-clear stream, Blossom noticed Marigold's light flickering more than usual. "Please," she asked, "Marigold, are you all right?" Marigold rested on her palm and explained, with a gentle hum, that his light as a firefly was limited, and soon he would have to say goodbye. Blossom's heart ached at the thought of losing her dear friend, but Marigold's wisdom reassured her. "Even when I am not here, my life will live on in your heart," he buzzed softly. "Remember our adventures and let them guide you." Marigold opened Blossom's eyes as she hugged Marigold close, promising never to forget him. That night, Marigold's light shone brighter than ever before, casting a golden glow over the village one last time before fading into the stars. Years went by, and Blossom grew into a wise and kind woman, always carrying the memory of Marigold in her heart. She often walked the meadows, now filled with fireflies, and told the tale of her dear friend to anyone who would listen. The bond they shared became a cherished story of the village, teaching generations to come about the beauty of companionship and the lasting light of true friendship. Now, let's move gently into the next journey. Mock and Bluebonnet, a tale of respect. This story is about Mock, a kind human, and Bluebonnet, a lively chipmunk, showing the power of respect through their harmonious bond. In a small, emerald green valley edged by towering pines and crystal-clear streams, there lived two endearing beings who shared an extraordinary bond. Mock, a gentle human with kindly eyes that twinkled like morning dew, and Bluebonnet, a chipmunk, as sprightly as a spring zephyr, called this valley home. Theirs was a friendship bound by respect, the purest form of human-animal companionship. Mock was known for his grave wisdom and calm demeanor. With his ruffled ginger hair and well-worn overalls, he traversed the woods every day, collecting wild fruits and tending to his small garden. His garden thrived under his care, blooming with marigolds, daisies, and geraniums, a testament to his nurturing spirit. Bluebonnet, on the other hand, was a lively little chipmunk with fur as golden brown as autumn leaves. Her bright blue eyes shone with inquisitiveness and a thirst for adventure. She spent her days flitting about the trees, darting between branches, and gathering acorns, always keeping a watchful eye on Muckrat's comings and goings. They were an odd pair, surely, but a pair who understood the true meaning of mutual respect. One crisp autumn morning, as the first frost whispered across the ground, Muck found himself in a bit of a predicament. A particularly strong gust of wind had blown down several branches, blocking the path to the stream where he collected fresh water daily. He knew it was too heavy for him to clear alone. Eric Bonnet Muck called softly, knowing the chipmunk would be nearby. He needed a bit of help today, and within moments, Bluebird appeared, her tail flicking with curiosity. She took one look at the fallen branches and chirped in understanding. Without hesitation, Bluebonnet scampered off, disappearing into the underbrush. Muck waited patiently, his faith in his little friend unwavering. Not long after, the ground began to shake slightly. A whole host of woodland creatures emerged from the forest. Rabbits, squirrels, badgers, then even a set of deer trotted towards Muck, all led by the intrepid Bluebonnet. The Muckle's eyes filled with wonder and gratitude as he watched the animals work together, each one contributing in its own way to clear the path. Using their combined strength, the branches were soon moved, and the way to the stream was open once more. Turning to his tiny friend, Muck knelt down to Bluebonnet's level. "Thank you, dear Bluebonnet. You always know how to bring everyone together, Sile," he said, his voice full of admiration. Bluebonnet chirped happily and twitched her whiskers. She knew that it was Muck's kindness and respect for all living things that inspired such loyalty from her and the other animals. From that day on, every creature in the valley saw in Muck and Bluebonnet the power of mutual respect. Whether it was in sharing a meal, helping with daily chores, or simply enjoying the serene beauty of the valley, they knew that respect was the key to a harmonious existence. And so, Muck and Bluebonnet continued their days in that pristine valley, their bond growing stronger with each passing season. They taught all who encountered them that respect, in its simplest form, could indeed change the world. Another soothing tale is ready to be told. Embrace of Kawaii. This story is about the deep, silent bond between a young woman named Catlab and a river named P, and how their unspoken embrace nurtures and saves them through the changing seasons. In a secluded valley, where the mountains kissed the sky, and rivers chuckled their way through the plains, with a laughing river named P and a young woman named Cutlia. The valley was a hidden haven, filled with iridescent wildflowers and towering trees that whispered ancient secrets to the wind. It was here that the two connected in ways that transcended words and bridged the span between water and land. Every morning, P shimmered under the dawn's first light, her waters reflecting hues of pink and gold, like liquid laughter. Cataflia would descend from her cottage perched on the valley's edge, carrying a small wooden flute. The instrument, provided by her late grandfather, had an aura of mysticism, creating melodies that calmed the breeze and coaxed flowers to bloom. The valley would still, awaiting their morning ritual with a reverent hush. One morning, as Kathleen played a particularly enchanting tune, she felt an overwhelming sense of melancholy. She sat by the river's edge, letting the melody pour out her soul. He, sensing Kathleen's sorrow, lapped gently at her feet, her waters warm and soothing. The river seemed to hum a quiet tune of its own, harmonizing with Kathleen's flute. As days turned into weeks, Kathleen and P engaged in a silent but profound conversation. Kathleen shared her joys, her sorrows, and her dreams through her music, and P responded with ripples and glimmers as if to say, "I understand, let's I." They became intertwined, in a delicate, unspoken embrace, comforting and nurturing each other with every sunrise and sunset. Then came a harsh winter, one that the valley had not seen in decades. Snow blanketed the mountains, and the river struggled to move under a layer of ice. Leo worried for her friend, visiting P every day, breaking the ice to let the waters breathe. She played her flute, despite the biting cold, her fingers stiff but determined. One especially frigid day, Kawaii found herself too weak to return to her cottage. She collapsed by the river's edge, her breath smudging with the white fog that enveloped the valley. Sensing her distress, P mustered the last remnants of her warm currents, encircling Kawaii with as much heat as she could offer. In that desperate embrace, the bond between woman and river became a lifeline. Villagers, alarmed by Kawaii's absence, ventured into the valley and found her there, full and humidified by the miraculous warmth of the river P. They carried her back to her cottage, marveling at the resilience of their beloved valley. As Kawaii recovered, spring returned, and P flowed again with newfound vigor as if reborn from the winterside's icy clutch. Kawaii continued to visit P every day, but their interaction took on a new, deeper level. She now realized that their connection wasn't just about comfort or routine. It was a mutual embrace that mirrored the natural harmony of the valley itself. With every tune she played, Kawaii and P celebrated not just their friendship, but the enduring spirit of resilience and unity that flowed through everything like an eternal laughing river. The next story awaits, calm and comforting. Vinka and Petunia, The Tale of Starry Magic. This story is about a young girl named Vinka and a gentle gnome named Petunia who embark on a magical journey under a starry sky, discovering the wonders of starry magic and forming a cherished friendship. Once upon a time, in a serene village nestled between rolling hills and vast meadows, there lived a young girl named Vinka. Vinka had golden hair that flowed as gracefully as the sun's rays, and her eyes sparkled with the curiosity often found in children. She spent her days exploring the fields, picking wildflowers, and dreaming about the wonders beyond the horizon. Vinka's village was known for its clear night skies, where the stars seemed to dance and twinkle just for the people below. One particular starry night, as the village settled into the hush of sleep, Vinka lay awake gazing out of her window, mesmerized by the celestial display above. "If only I could touch a star and hold its magic in my hands," she whispered to herself. Little did Vinka know, her whimsical wish was heard by Petunia, a gentle gnome who lived in a hidden nook within the village's ancient oak tree, Akuma. Petunia had a heart as warm as spring sunshine, and a knack for turning everyday moments into magical experiences. Her short stature and pointy hat made her look endearingly whimsical, and she wore a small pendant shaped like a star, which faintly glimmered in the moonlight. Petunia whispered to the stars, asking them to lend a bit of their magic to help fulfill Vinka's wish. The stars, ever so kind, agreed and sent a soft beam of starlight directly to Petunia's pendant. The next day, as Vinka wandered through the forest near the oak tree, she stumbled upon Petunia. "Hello there," Maiden Petunia, the gnome, greeted with a warm smile. "I heard a wish you made under the starry sky." Vinka's eyes widened in surprise. "You did? Ending? Who are you?" she asked, enchanted by the tiny figure before her. "I am Petunia, a protector of dreams and bearer of starry magic," she explained, lifting her glittering pendant. "Would you like to embark on a journey to discover the magic of the stars?" Overwhelmed with excitement, Vinka nodded. Petunia led her deep into the forest, where they discovered a clearing surrounded by ancient trees and bathed in an ethereal glow. As dusk turned into night, The stars began to appear, one by one, filling the sky with their shimmering light. Close your eyes, Vinka, Phinia instructed softly. Feel the magic of the stars round you. Vinka did as she was told and felt a soothing warmth envelop her. When she opened her eyes, she found herself floating amongst the stars, holding a radiant orb in her hands. What is this? Vinka marveled. It's a star's essence, a gift for someone with a pure heart, Petunia explained. You can hang it in your room, and whenever you look at it, you'll be reminded of the magic that exists within you and round us all. As the night went on, Vinka and Petunia floated amidst the stars, learning their ancient stories and marveling at their eternal beauty. When the first light of dawn began to grace the horizon, Petunia gently guided Vinka back to her village. Always remember, Vinka, Petunia whispered, the stars are a part of you, and their magic lives in your heart. From that day forward, Vinka kept her star essence by her window, and each night it glowed softly, reminding her of the wonder and magic she had experienced. Then Vinka cherished her friendship with Petunia, knowing that sometimes the most astonishing adventures begin with a simple wish upon a star. Good night, and may you find peace in your dreams.